People
Now let's talk about Twitch versus YouTube streaming revenue from Moist Critical.
People debate a lot what's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch, and it's a question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine the man.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a fuck about the money when you're rich as fuck? You sounded like a liberal. I ain't about this capitalist ass take. Oh, I want to die. I should never fucking bring up anything. Congratulations. You are woke of the day, chatter. You got it. You won it. Young, dumb suck. You win woke of the day. 29 month subscriber. Stop being brain dead for a second. At least try. Okay. I think other people want it too. Rashida Tlaib pays money for appearances? No. It wasn't Rashida Tlaib that was paying. No, it was a 501c4 for protecting undocumented migrants that like have a marketing budget, which is understandable. Like they want to fucking spread their word around.
Man who walks between worlds here because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I multi-stream. I am the future. I'm the chimera. There's pros and cons to each platform, but if you do both of them at the same...
It is pretty funny that, yes, the guy that's been paying me for 29 months is complaining that I have money. Like, no, it wasn't races. No.
Same time you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming. I have said since switching to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone. There are no Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. You know, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both. Because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like the basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm gonna go over.
Speaking of fucking subscriptions, by the way, the amount of money that you spend for the amount of hours that I fucking stream comes down to like 2 cents. Okay, you're giving me 2 cents for a month for every hour that I stream. Just so you remember that. Less than 2 cents. So shut the fuck up. And many of you don't do that, and that's fine. Some do purely for the fucking purpose of supporting and funding what I do. You don't even get to skip ads anymore because I don't serve ads anymore because I don't have a contract anymore.
Numbers. And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm.
I'm sorry, I'm a poor third worlder. Bitch, I never said you have to give me money. Calm down, okay? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp.
For streamers. It's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on, do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent chat culture on YouTube streaming, but the playback.
Writing on the drama, losing revenue, can't debate like a proper political content creator, gets canceled by everyone outside his own parasocial bubble of friends that he checks on every 2 minutes, the text, the later calling them out. You really are in shambles. Yes, you're right. This is very real. Hey, Nate Simply, thank you for the 5 gifted. Corso, or Area 51's Escape, thank you for the 5 gifted. S Squared Forever, thank you for the 50 bones. Yeah. I've fallen off so hard that I reached a new peak. I've fallen off so hard that in the process of you and your favorite content creators communities, like active participation in trying to fucking cancel me, even though they're supposed to be so free speech that they love debating and hand holding and maybe doing more to open neo-Nazis. In that process, not only did I actually reach a new peak viewership record on election night and was the only leftist progressive content creator on a sea of right-wing content creators, botted and not botted alike in the top 10 lists. I also got to deliver a speech at Oxford Union, Cambridge Union, got positive coverage from virtually every fucking mainstream media outlet out there in that process. One day, I hope that your favorite content creator will fall on to my lowest moment of my fall off. There he goes, the twist to his own propaganda. This is not propaganda, you fucking idiot. It's just what the truth is. What do you mean? This is a poop sock. Yep. Okay, there you go. Take a week off. You're so invested in your hug box, in your own personal echo chamber, that you literally think me accurately telling you what has happened since this failed initiative to get me fucking banned off this platform is considered propaganda and a twisting of the truth. It's not a twisting of the truth. It's just the truth. But hey, have fun. Kind of ironic that you of all people talk about the truth. I know, I'm going to watch Okay Buddy after. Okay, calm down. 98 days. He's not a bitter ex-gaming viewer. He's a Destiny fan who has been in here for a very long time. Obviously used to be a fucking fan back in the day and is no longer a fan and has lost his damn mind that he thinks that like I'm the one who's hug boxed and not him. I'm the one who's fucking hug boxed and not the guy who's literally like, why won't anybody cancel this guy? Oh, I'm so mad. See you, mister. I'm gonna watch Poe. I don't care. Okay, sick, man. You're actually correct. On streaming spaces, I was like, why does everyone hate Hasan? But outside of the streamer bubble, people are actually neutral to agree to like you for the most part. Yes. But good luck explaining that when there's a sea of fuck Hasan nonsense on YouTube from the filthiest drama peddlers out there.
Is a lot smoother, a lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change. Also, it's a lot better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a fucking disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch Twitch on my phone. Also, the ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is a nice breath of fresh air. Like, there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it. So I'm not just going to be baby bird vomiting the same talking points you've heard a million times. Instead, I want to show you the numbers. I want to bring up my biggest, most profitable stream I ever did on Twitch and then break it down a little bit. It was in 2022 when Moist Esports won the Rocket League Major, the Spring Major, still one of the best moments I've ever had streaming. I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did, and it took home 11.7K for that whole stream. Roughly 2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is far more common than members joining on YouTube. Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub where someone on YouTube pays $1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically. And that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin. And 11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch. I actually streamed on Justin TV before it became Twitch. I used to do like World at War Zombies on there and shit, but then I took like a long hiatus and then came back in like 2016. But this was the biggest stream I've ever done. I then switched to multi-streaming last year. And what I've learned is Twitch is much higher potential to earn money while live than YouTube. And
Yep. That's precisely the reason why people still choose to stream on Twitch. I told you this already. The moment that you see an exodus of content creators organically moving to YouTube because they can generate more revenue on YouTube rather than organically move to Twitch when their YouTube contracts are up, that's when you know Twitch is over. Okay? I've said this for fucking years. People will go to places where they have more visibility, TikTok. People will go to places where they have where they generate more revenue, Twitch.
It's because of things like the Twitch Primes, which have become a pretty integral part of the Twitch ecosystem, and ads.
Problem with the YouTube is that YouTube, from a viewer experience, is probably better because you can just, like, if you have premium, you can just literally watch while not, having the video open. You can scroll back, you can scroll forward. There's a lot of functionality on YouTube that is better. I say this as someone who primarily consumes live streams on YouTube. Okay? Having said that, however, YouTube does not have the same community fostering tools. This is why I was very interested in Ludwig going to YouTube originally, where I thought if YouTube actually is smart enough to listen to Ludwig, that they could potentially make some serious quality of life changes and actually focus on community building on YouTube and therefore make a better environment for live streaming. They would also have to obviously tweak in my opinion, they would have to tweak the visibility as well. But YouTube focused on in the other direction. Instead of long form content, YouTube focused on shorter form content, specifically TikTok. YouTube wanted to make a TikTok competitor by making YouTube shorts. And I think that that is YouTube's lack of interest in fixing live streaming made it so that people would then inevitably turn to Twitch again, especially when their contracts are over.
Actually has more ads than YouTube, and thus, since more ads are playing, that's more money being generated from those ads to the streamers. There's so fucking many ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has eye tracking capability, so if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the ad till their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad. It's brutal, but it does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content.
Charlie giving fucking Twitch CEO new ideas, bro. Chill the fuck out, dog. Yo, calm down, Charlie.
And the VODs on Twitch don't make any money. They just don't. I don't even know if they're fucking monetized. And if they are, I don't know if streamers even see a penny of that. Not a single one of those fucking clams makes it to a streamer's pockets through the VODs. But on YouTube, it's a totally different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done, is this stream right here, my Starfield stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one, but the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through. Well, what if I told you that's not the fucking case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video actually made $84,000.
Wait, in real time or after the fact? That's insane, by the way. Holy fuck! God damn! God damn! But I feel like it's the replay functionality. In 1 year, look, in real time, the revenue he generated was probably comparable to what the Twitch revenue was. Look at this. Look at this little baby blip on the day of. Day of, probably around 10K, which is around what he said his Twitch VOD generated.
84,000 doubloons for a 4-hour stream just playing mid-poop-ass Starfield. The actual, like...
Bro, his CPMs are $17! I'm done. I'm done with politics, bro. Oh my God, I need to become a right-wing grifter. I'm done. Right-wing grifting, only gaming, okay? Not Moist isn't even a right-wing grifter. I'm just saying that I'm gonna amplify it. I'm going to amplify it. $17.7 CPMs is crazy work, dude. A political commentator CPM is like, where do I even I don't know how any of this shit works, by the way. I'm so bad at my job. Jesus fucking Christ. I never look at any of this fucking dumb shit. Let me see what my fucking CPM is. Let me see what where do I see my CPM? Is it on earning? No. Content. Revenue. Bro! Chat, what do you think my CPMs are? Chat, what do you think my CPMs are? Okay, it's not $1. Calm down. It's $5.40. That's not bad. Please don't let this cost for your end to have ads. I can barely handle it right now with ads every 2 minutes every episode. Smells like broken here. Shut up! That's awful. You should be ashamed. Charlie is 20x your size. Dog. That's revenue for every 1,000 viewers. You're failing to comprehend something here. It has nothing to do with size. If Charlie had $5 CPMs instead of $17 CPMs, he would be making a third of the revenue of $84,000, which would still be a lot of money. CPM doesn't measure the amount of viewers. It simply measures in like what kind of revenue every 1,000 viewer brings in.
This was like an insomnia, try not to fall asleep challenge, basically. $84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VOD. And the
oh my, what? He only made $1,600 in revenue when he was live streaming? Holy fuck. By the way, his streams are more likely monetized than yours since he does just gaming and you do news coverage. Yeah, I know. That's fucking nuts. 1/10 of the revenue that he generated from his peak live stream.
The ads that played during a VOD.
To be fair, let me take it back. This is a 3-hour stream versus an 11-hour stream that he's comparing it to. And I feel like or how many hours was it? Was it 4 hours, 3 hours? Whereas the original video that he was looking at was, this is a 4-hour stream. He did a 4-hour total stream. The original video that he was talking about, however, was 13 hours. So 13 hours, let's say 14 hours, right? 14 hours versus 4 hours. That's 3.5. That's 3.5 times more. I mean, it's still Twitch still makes more money, like twice the amount of revenue in the same time frame. But it's not like 10x the revenue.
YouTube algorithm. Out like
Wait, where
rare
was it?
mutation here, like a fucking X, basically. $84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest document.
And that's why you take your streams and cut them into YouTube videos? No, that's not what I don't do that. And not only do I not do that, I literally release it for free for fans to fucking generate revenue off of. What are you talking about? The reason why I cut YouTube videos off of my stream is because I want more people to watch them. Okay? I know this is a very unique approach. You are the most psychopathic person on the internet. I mean, I don't know why you're saying that, but especially in the process of me explaining how I don't give a shit about money and more so care about like people hearing the message, which is why the barriers of entry to the type of content that I make is not only virtually non-existent, but I literally also allow you to make money off of it if you want to. Unless you're saying like that's psychotic, where is your interest in the profit motive? You're a bit mistaken.
Documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other...
Which is why you have a Porsche and live like every other spoiled streamer. What? Dude, I don't think you understand. Do you know what streamers of my size... Like, I'm one of the largest Twitch streamers for the past fucking 5 years. Dumbass. Do you know how many fucking... What are you talking about? You're mad? You're ass pained about a fucking dentist card that I leased? Like, really? You think I live like all the other spoiled streamers? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? There are content creators a tenth of my size that have like fucking multiple Ferraris. Like, what are you talking about? And there's nothing wrong with them. If they like it, they can buy it. I don't give a shit. What a fucking idiot. There's content creators out there that are not even a fucking tenth of my size that like literally crash their McLarens live and shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's funny because like, even if I did live like a fucking spoiled streamer, it wouldn't even change the dynamic at all. You have no way of addressing the fucking points that I'm making. So you just go, you live like a spoiled streamer. Okay, got it, dude. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm a capitalist. What are you going to do? Like what changed? Okay, I'm a capitalist. I love capitalism. I love money. What changed in the dynamic here? Did anything change? The point, this is why I always say, if I'd never actually openly admitted to being anti-capitalist, dude, people would probably treat me like a fucking god. Like, think about all the content creators who many people speculate about, like, their political ideology. Every now and then, they'll just sneak in. They'll just be like, yeah, I don't think we should be mean to black people. I think we should fix the police. And everyone goes, that's a fucking brave hero. Hasan, why can't you be like that fucking guy? You know what I mean? Like, if I literally never say, if I said I'm a capitalist, I love capitalism, and said the exact same thing that I say every single fucking day, what would you have? What would you have? As an argument, what would you have? It's just the baggage that you associate with socialism that you just keep repeating over and over again, which is why I always say, okay, I love capitalism. I'm a capitalist. What are you going to do? All right. Do you have an argument now? You have no counter. You literally have no counter arguments now. You're cooked. What do you do? You would have been, yeah, people would have been more charitable if I had done that. That's what I'm saying. It's one of the biggest It's one of the biggest cell phones in my entire existence, in my entire media career, I would say. So many people have resentment. It's not even so many people, but like a lot of people feel like they have this resentment. They've been primed into fucking hating and they don't even know why. It's because they just think in their minds, they think that this is at odds. Like the way I live my life is at odds with like my political ideology. They want to be the only leftist. That person is not a leftist, dude. What are you talking about? Anyone that fucking comes in here and says like, anyone that comes in here and says like, you're had I, shoulda, woulda argument, bro, geek ass socialist. True. What are you eating? 소시되나?
Their $78,000 came from the VOD and the ads that played during a VOD. Now, the membership number there, the 2.4K, a lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VOD and then buying a membership, not them doing it while it was live. Also, the supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live. So you can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers, so the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats. And let's just go ahead and be generous and say like the live stream while it was live made 4K. The other $80,000 came from the VOD. This isn't some like rare mutation here, like a fucking X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream, it immediately saved as a VOD and made tons and tons of money through the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VODs are monetized. And if they are, it's not the creators making the money from the VODs, I don't think. YouTube is a totally different story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that. And their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams, thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VOD revenue 10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. And that was like the norm, with the occasional
Multi-stream, turn off YouTube comments, problem solved, easy billions. Nah. Especially because I get clapped. Like, I would get clapped so fucking quick. Yo, you gotta stop, man. Stop fucking chirping about how long I stream and how I talk about politics all the time, love. I get DMCA'd.
Peak going up to like 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11. But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube.
Oh, this person is glazing me. I have to fucking read it, okay? Everybody always complains I only read hater comments. I'm going to read a positive glaze comment. Hasan, you are all their insecurities wrapped in the 164 king. You're rich. You are yourself online. You're hot. You're actually a decently hearted person. They fear you because they can never reach that level of emotional intelligence. They are so good at aiming their anger towards immigrants and people who have nothing to do with their shitty material conditions. They aren't in anyone else's chat crying over their purchases. Yes. Thank you.
YouTube, I average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch, it's between like 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch,
it's crazy because everybody always complains about how much I fucking read negative comments. And the one time I fucking read a positive comment, everyone is shitting on the chatter. Suck my dick, chat. You also quite literally demand this negative content.
You'll make more money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VOD. On Twitch, when the stream ends, it's basically forgotten. That's lost media at that point because no one's fucking watching Twitch VODs, it seems. On YouTube, when the stream ends, well, now the journey's just begun. Like, now, there's no telling what that can generate. Like, take this for example. This was a very normal, pretty low-key stream. I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important games in my life. This wasn't a brand new, hot release that would be, like, algorithmically successful. Like, it's not like something the algorithm will be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War live stream. Gears of War is older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like, this is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to replay this game. And you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on YouTube. But the VOD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And of course I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data as well here. This exact same stream made $1,400 on Twitch. The difference is substantial. Now you can see again here in the data, the live revenue, 802 while live here, plus again, memberships and supers aren't really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VOD and it calculates here post-VOD. But regardless, you can see that the live revenue was less on YouTube than it was Twitch, but the overall revenue is substantial.
Chat is a clap for what? YouTube terms and conditions are almost never enforced? No, but they enforce copyright. Every single one of my VODs would get taken down because of copyright. Like, even there's also false claims as well. There's like false copyright claims as well. There's like automatic copyright. One fucking blip in a YouTube video that I watch that features like copyrighted music, boom, it's over. It's really bad on YouTube. It's one of the worst aspects of YouTube streaming. You can watch Fox and CNN live on here. You can't do that on YouTube. That's the other thing. Yeah. Certain content will be geolocked due to copyright. There's a lot more freedom. There's a lot more freedom on
substantially higher on YouTube because of the VODs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have, which is why I think you should just do both. Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch, but your potential to earn through VODs is astronomically higher on YouTube, so you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be able to choose the platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the fucking chat there, but whatever, I guess I'll watch. Or maybe I won't. I really hate YouTube streams. Or vice versa. Oh man, my favorite streamer's only on Twitch. He went from YouTube to Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch. I'm not a fan of it, and I guess I'm just not going to watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VODs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who streams, because there's
not copy pasta, please read. Charlie's wrong here. He makes that much money from his VOD streaming because he's an established entity on YouTube. He doesn't know that a smaller YouTuber switching from scripted content to streaming and then having VOD saved actually dings your analytics and takes you out of the YouTube algo. This is flawed logic. It doesn't work for smaller streamers or YouTubers. Oh, that's also something I didn't even think about. That's why a lot of even big YouTubers actually have their live streaming on a separate, they live stream on like a separate, they put their live stream VODs on a separate channel, I think, right? Or maybe they don't. They unlist them, don't they? Do viewers actually care that much? If the streamer is good, viewers will watch on either? No, streamers do care. I mean, viewers do care.
There's no reason not to. There is no exclusive contracts anymore. They're gone. Poof! They vanished. And that's great for streamers and viewers alike, honestly. I used to think contracts were the future for streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient.
Yeah, there's no contracts on Twitch anymore. That's why I don't have a contract right now. That's why I don't serve ads at the top of the hour like I used to. When I would tell you at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you can get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. Yeah.
Multi-streaming is from both a streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one with me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Fucking Crab Souls. Absolute.
I feel like this is just fucking him just flexing how much money he makes now. God damn. The algorithm pushes Charlie extra. If I fall asleep watching Hasan or Lovegram on Roku YouTube, I wake up hours into Charlie's VODs from autoplay. The autoplay algorithm just loves him even more than Hasan videos. It wouldn't work for small. Yeah, I mean, Charlie is an established entity. He is not normal. Let's be real. Like, it's kind of like this. A lot of YouTubers do Let's Plays, right? And Jacksepticeye is the example I'm going to use here. There are a million YouTubers that do Let's Play content. Jacksepticeye, on the other hand, has 30 million subscribers. Now, his last video is unrelated, even though it is kind of related to a lot of things that have happened on this channel, at least. But look, his mouth-washing full game, 3.8 million views. This is a full gameplay VOD. Now, he didn't live stream this, okay? He didn't even live stream this. He just sets it up and he just fucking burns through it. Boom, 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 boom. And then he posts it and he gets 4 million views. There is no other content creator who can do that. Markiplier can do that. Jacksepticeye can do that. Maybe a couple other content creators can do that. But look, Moist Critical is another content creator who can reach similar results. Mouthwashing lives up to the hype. 700,000 views for a 1 hour and 40 minute YouTube VOD. So there are a couple content creators who can get that to get that level, but like if I were to do that, my VOD will get like 10 views. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I were to do even in my largest on Twitch, if one day, and my Twitch VODs get like 500K minimum views, right? If I were to do that on Twitch, even then, it would probably get like a maximum 100K views, that VOD. Yeah, my Twitch VOD gets like 500K to 700K views. If I were to do that, if I were to start off playing a video game and just play it through the entire process, that VOD will get 100,000 views. So my point is, even if you're an established content creator and this is like outside of your specific field of interest, outside of what your audience is trained to watch, outside of what YouTube is trained to show you as, you will get punished for it.
Banger of a game, but it's not like this stream was doing crazy numbers, right? Like the movement on this stream wasn't anything, unfathomable. Average 13K viewers, but the VOD now has over 2 million views, and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there, it did 1.3K during the live stream, and nothing from the VOD. I can go on and on with the crazy numbers that YouTube stream VODs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P, fucking Pinocchio Souls, 16,000 average viewers, and the VOD has made over $51,000. I just don't think there's a very good argument to only streaming on one platform. There is no reason you shouldn't just multi-stream. Your viewers are going to pick the platform they most prefer, and I think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for themselves too. And again, the potential for the streamer is pretty huge. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this was helpful for anyone out there that's trying to decide what platform they should stream on. I think it should just be both. That's my advice, and to any streamers out there right now that are only streaming on either YouTube or only on Twitch, really think you should just come in the middle and hold hands with both platforms and just, like the commercial, why not both? I really think that it's probably a good idea. I do want to say though,
He's making a case for uploading VODs to YouTube, but no evidence showing multi-streams are worth it. Yeah, I don't think multi-streams are worth it, at least from where I'm standing. The reason why I don't think multi-streams are worth it is, and it's obviously worth it for Charlie, but for me, the reason why I don't think multi-streams are worth it is specifically because moderation is dog shit on YouTube chat. YouTube chat has no sense of community. I would not be able to actually pay attention to YouTube chat at all. I would not like splitting my audience that way. And also on top of that, I already have 10 fucking chats up, right? On just Twitch. To be able to see an endless sea of depravity that's coming in from chat, I have like a chat in every window, 2 chats in every window, basically. I would rather do a multi-stream on TikTok alongside Twitch than do a multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. And I think the other part of the problem for YouTube in general is that my YouTube VODs would get cooked. Even if I disabled chat on YouTube, my YouTube VOD would get cooked instantly. I don't know what it would do to the overall algorithm, but I do know that it would certainly get DMCA'd. You know what I mean? There's no Twitch Roku app. Would love to have my fave streamers on my TV. I feel like what Charlie's ultimately saying is just upload vids and already be algorithmically popular. He didn't mention any benefit to streaming to YouTube rather than it auto makes a video from the VOD. Yeah. Worth it for audio only mobile frogs. I know.